A fresh round of oil price hikes takes effect today. Because of the fuel crisis, a transport group is pushing for a 12 to 14 peso minimum fare in jeepneys. The government is opening more free rides to the public, but some PUV drivers and operators are not too happy about this. The Health Department warns that Metro Manila may again be under alert level 2 as COVID-19 cases continue to increase. And global mega hit Squid Game is returning for another season. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Charles Lejano. With the continued rise of pump prices and the increase in toll fees, bus operators are set to petition the government for a fare hike within the week. Gerard De La Peña reports.
Jeepney drivers are now thinking twice about going on trips as oil prices continue to soar. One of them is Vimar, who plies the UP Pantranco route.
Sasayang lang din ng sabi ng may-ari pagka hindi kumita. Wala tayong magagawa.
It's the same case at the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange. Some modern and traditional jeepneys opted not to go on trips. That's why the PTEX management is planning to ask the LTFRB for help.
Ramdam natin na naapektuhan na sila, much to the detriment ng ating mga pasahero. Kaya naman pinag-aaralan natin mabuti kung paano i-augment to.
With less PUJs on the road, passengers are having a hard time as well.
Ganito po kahirap talaga dito sumakay. Magtitiis ka talaga ng pagod at tiyaga.
High toll fees and fuel prices have also prompted provincial bus operators to ask the LTFRB for a 30 centavo per kilometer fare hike. They said they will file the petition within the week. The last time these buses hiked fares was in 2018. However, it doesn't stop there. Another set of oil price hikes will take effect on Tuesday. Diesel prices will go up by 4 pesos and 30 centavos per liter, gasoline by 2 pesos and 15 centavos, and kerosene by 4 pesos and 85 centavos. The Energy Department cites the ban on Russian oil imports and the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war for the continuing round of oil price hikes. But the DOE says pump prices are unlikely to reach the 100 peso per liter mark anytime soon. This as oil exporting countries have committed to increase production next month. The lockdown in Shanghai, China is also expected to curb demand next week. For News 5, Gerard De La Peña, We Are One News.
A group of jeepney drivers is pushing for the minimum fare to increase to 12 to 14 pesos in light of big-time oil price hikes. On 1PH's Sa Totoo Lang, Manibela President Mar Valbuena noted that the current 9 peso minimum fare has been in place since 2018 when the price of diesel was 36 pesos. Diesel prices have since increased by around threefold as of this month, and Valbuena says they proposed a 5 peso fare hike back in January. But the hearing for that is only scheduled this June 28. The group is urging the government to establish a sense of urgency in addressing the matter, as both drivers and commuters are bearing the brunt of oil price hikes.
Humihingi kami ng increase January, February pa. Ano na pong panahon ngayon? Pababa na po ng Malacanang yung ating Pangulo. Ay hindi pa po ito nadadagdagan. Sa ating pong mga mananakay, talaga pong kami nagsusumamo na kung kulang po yung ating masasakyan, humihingi po kami ng pangunawa. Dahil po sa ngayon, hindi po talaga kakayanin.
The LTFRB maintains the government's free ride program from Rizal to Quezon City will benefit more people. But some PUV and tricycle drivers see the program as a threat, saying no matter how long they wait, they will still get less passengers. Mon Gualvez with the report.
With daily commute getting harder each day, government hopes to alleviate the struggle by restarting its free ride program. Buses under the service contracting program pick up passengers from Montalban and drop them off at Quezon Avenue and vice versa. It runs from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. and will last till the end of the month.
Malaking tulong yun, sir, kasi nakakabawas sa mga nating gastusin.
Mas maganda po pag may libreng sakay, lalo na mahirap sumakay pag morning.
Under arrangement, government will pay the PUV driver based on their weekly number of trips. But some bus drivers admit they still don't know how much they will actually make and if the pay will be delayed yet again.
Di pa namin kasi alam yung sistema ng kung anong sahod, di pa namin alam Wala pa sinasabi.
Sana maayos yung maging pasahod sa amin ng gobyerno para matuloy-tuloy.
The free ride route encompasses 21.6 kilometers starting from JP Rizal Street here in Montalban or Rodriguez Rizal, going to Batasan San Mateo Road, exiting to Commonwealth Avenue, heading towards Quezon Ave Corner BRR Road. While the free ride provides a respite for commuters, other PUVs flying almost the same route see it as a threat.
In fact, some jeepney drivers here in Rizal now wait for passengers even during supposed rush hour.
Akala namin maraming tao, yung pala pagdating dito, hindi sa amin sumasakay, inaabangan talaga yung mga bus. Kaya wala nangyari sa amin. 70 pesos pa uwi.
Free rides would also mean less passengers for tricycles. This trike driver showed us the less than 200 pesos he earned the whole morning. In a statement, the LTFRB said the program benefits more. The agency also hopes to be granted more funding so that more PUVs will be added into the program. For News 5, Mon Gualvez, we are One News.
The health department says the alert level imposed in the metro will only be escalated if hospital utilization rates increase. But experts also predict that NCR can log up to 7,000 cases per day if low booster turnouts continue. Camille Samonte with the details.
The Department of Health has clarified that there is no basis yet for Metro Manila to be placed under Alert Level 2 despite the slight uptick in COVID-19 cases in the country. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeres said escalating the alert level would depend if cases and healthcare utilization show significant increases.
Now that we are seeing that the number of cases have increased in other areas of the country, we are now closely monitoring our hospital use. If this increases and this goes up to that moderate level of consumption or utilization in the hospitals, and then we will need to escalate areas which will have this kind of classification.
Vergeres noted that the increase in cases could be attributed to the waning vaccine immunity and the increased public mobility that is now back to pre-pandemic levels. Vergeres said 7,000 cases per day in NCR is projected by August if the low booster vaccination turnout continues.
If, of course, minimum public health standards will be reduced, the compliance to this, and the waning immunity that is being observed because of this low booster uptake, they are projecting that by the start of August of this year, there would be increase in the number of hospitalizations, and we are looking at around 7,000 cases per day in the National Capital Region.
DOH earlier reported that 14 out of the 17 cities and municipalities in the National Capital Region saw more COVID-19 cases last week. The region, however, remains in a low-risk classification. Quezon City is one of the LGUs that reported a slight increase in COVID cases. The LGU raised its COVID-19 warning to yellow alert after recording an average of 28 cases per day this week.
Ngayon po, nasa yellow tayo, ibig sabihin there's a possibility na tumaas pa yung kaso in the next 14 days. Anong ibig sabihin nun? So nagkakaroon pa rin ng hawahan, no, sa community, nagkakaroon pa rin ng hawahan sa workplace, so, mga sa pamilya. So kailangan po mag-ingat tayo.
In DOH latest weekly bulletin, a total of 1,682 additional cases were logged from June 6 to 12. This represents a 30.4% increase from a week before. For its part, vaccine expert panel member Dr. Ronjin Salante said raising alert levels will help to mitigate the critical COVID situation in the region.
If there is an indication that we have to enhance or increase the alert level to moderate so that everyone will be also conscious about the status, especially the people na talagang medyo tumaas ang kaso, then we should do that.
For News 5, Camille Samonte, we are One News.
Heads up, Squid Game fans! A whole new round of Squid Game is returning on Netflix. MJ Marfori gives us the details in this report.
what you're doing now and freeze. South Korea's mega hit series Squid Games is coming back for another season. Netflix released a teaser and a message from the show's director, Hwang Dong-yuk. Apart from looking back at Squid Games became the most popular Netflix series ever. Hwang hinted at some things to look forward to in the next season, like the return of last year's winner Gi-hoon and a brand new character, among others. As of now, the teaser on Twitter has reached over 6 million views and 305,000 likes. There is no official release date yet for the second season, but one thing is for sure, the game is not yet over. For News 5, MJ Marfori, we are One News.
Here are the stories to watch out for later today. Some groups are set to stage protest actions in Metro Manila amid the ongoing fuel crisis. Final Four action begins in UAAP Season 84 Women's Volleyball. Round 1 of do-or-die stepladder semis between UST and Ateneo will kick off at 6:30 p.m. And the Golden State Warriors and Boston Celtics will again face off in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. And that's how the day is shaping up to be. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we monitor the day's biggest stories from sunrise to sundown. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We're One News.